Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified to see what's up on my side. Okay, so y'all do what I just said. Let's like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified to see what's up on my side. Love you, Camila Squad.
Shoot, I can use it. But yeah, so I think that's me now. I'm trying to find balance with everything. So with that comes me saying no to certain things that I just cannot do. And that's definitely something that God is working on me with, is being able to say no. And some things sometimes you even have to say things, you have to say no to things that are work that you feel like you're doing for Him. Like I had to say no in church last Saturday to something that I was asked to do, just because my plate is overflowing, and I'm not able to. I don't like stuff to be sloppy when I'm doing it. I like for whatever I have my hands in, I like for it to be done in order and decent. And it's just like me just saying yes, 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 yes to everything is causing things to look sloppy when it comes to what I need to do. And I definitely don't want that, especially when it pertains to the Lord and anything that I am, doing for Him. So I just had to, start saying no to certain things that, in the church and just even in my life in general. So my plate is not overfilled, because I was trying to just do everything for everybody. And anytime somebody asked me to do something, it would be yes, yes, yes. And then it just came like recently, literally, where it's just like I have to say no. I got to the point where I didn't have time to do I always do my time with God in the morning. That's a must. But then I also would do certain things just outside of that, maybe during the day or at night before bed. But I started literally falling asleep before I could complete those things. That's between just God and I. And that's because I had so many other things on my plate. And some things I have shared with y'all. I do things for the church. I do things for my personal life that I'm trying to launch. It's just, and then I have things that I have to, of course, do with my baby girl. And then I have mom. And then I just have other things. I have other commitments. And it's just, so I have to just take today and make it kind of a day for me. So y'all are going to be with me today. I am going to try to vlog for the first day. And I know I have a lot of people that may not even know what that means, so let me explain it. It's basically where I'm just recording myself doing, like what I'm doing now, doing my everyday tasks, taking y'all along with me, stuff like that. So today we're taking a rental car back, and it'll just be like we'll take the rental car back, get that done. Gotta put gas in it. And I'm just going to record myself doing all of those things. And then from there, I'm coming back home. I really don't have anything to do. Besides, like I said, I was supposed to go to church today for choir rehearsal, and then we had our women's meet. But I'm not going to be able to do that just because Leisha hair has not been retwisted in forever. And I was trying to figure out when did I have more, what other day could I do that? And there's not another day for me to be able to do that besides today. School is Monday, church is Sunday, so it's just like, okay, I gotta weigh out my options on things that I can and I can't do and get back on track next Saturday. So that's the plan for today, y'all. So y'all are just going to be hanging with me while I get ready to do, I'm gonna braid my hair, and this will be my first time actually doing it on like where people see, period. And then I have to wash Alicia hair. So this is her shampoo and conditioner. I'm gonna wash her hair and try to wash it early once she gets up. And here is my braid hair that I'm going to use. So I'm gonna get that separated. So I'm opening up the package so I can get this started. And oh wow, I didn't know I had got this color, but we're gonna roll whatever. This is the color. I normally don't get color. Definitely not burgundy or red, but I'm gonna go with it. Normally I get a brown, so I think they sent me the wrong color. But this is the braid hair, Show Coco. Bring more beauty and fashion. So this is the name of the company. This is not sponsored. I'm just showing you guys. And I'm doing braids on my hair. So, then the hair just comes packaged individually, and it's several of them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10, and then they also came with a crochet needle, which I don't use because I'm not crocheting it. I'm actually doing braids, and then it comes with this mini pack of these as well. And that's it. And as y'all can see, the hair is not that long. I don't like the really long hair. I think this is 20. I normally do 20 or 18 when I braid my hair. So we're going to get the stand out. Let me grab the stand, y'all. Let me grab the stand. This is the stand that I use when I'm braiding hair. And I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the things that I have to get out. This is what I use to retwist Leisha hair and also, look at this the right way, and also braid my hair, or when I'm braiding hair in general. And then I also need a nice comb. So this is the comb that I will use. And then I section my hair off. So I grab me a couple of these, which are not here yet because I still got a little. So I'll probably grab 3 of these because I normally section my hair off. I'll do all of my, I'm actually going to do leave out in the front this time. Not like leave out, but I'm going to leave my edges completely out and just, you know, do them every day. So let's get this show on the road, which the first thing is separating all this hair. So, and I might do a voiceover of me just separating the hair so I can do my fellowshipping and stuff like that. But you guys can also just see the process of me doing it. I know I look a mess. It's vlogging, so let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. But, yeah, y'all. So I'm going to turn y'all this way. And stuff is a little out of order because, y'all know I went out of town. It was like I went out of town 1 week, came back for literally, I think I came back for, I want to say I came back for like 5 days. And then it was time for me to go again. Then when, everybody know when you going out of town, especially, and I take my baby girl with me. So when I'm gonna have to let this down so y'all can see. But when you're going out of town, that's a process, and especially if you're taking like your child with you, your children with you, it's a process when you're taking kids out of town with you. So it's not like I'm just getting ready that morning of. Like all of that was also a process that I had to take, like making sure we had everything that we needed. So it kind of just, I don't know, y'all, I'm tired. I am tired. I'm so exhausted, but I have stuff that I have to do. And that's what I'm saying. I had to really just, like, even if normally when I'm separating the hair, I literally do it in the bathroom standing up. But I'm taking any opportunity to kind of just rest right now because I'm very tired, but I also want to be obedient to God. Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't even know how cold it is today. I have to take like I said, I have to take the rental car back this morning. So I'm going to separate the hair. See what time it is. Once I'm done doing that, and see if I can take the rental car back like that. And normally what I would do when I get a rental car, I have my mom or I have somebody come and take me to get it. And I also would have somebody like follow me to drop it back off. But what I notice works easiest for me now is I just use Uber to take me to pick up the rental car. And then to come back home, they just bring me back home. So when I saw that I could take advantage of that, I'm like, that's a lot better. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to position y'all. And this is my first time doing all this. I'm going to try to position y'all so y'all can see me separating the hair. I don't know. Yeah, like I just said, it's my first time doing this. But we are going to definitely make it work because we're here, Camila Squad. And I don't know how. Let's see. Can y'all see that? Y'all excuse my background. Over there, y'all know that all that's my workstation. And like I said, I was literally rushing when I when I left this last time because I was just so tired. And it was just like, you can see, like, I have my stuff for my tripods are over there. Like, my work stuff is over. Like, I was literally rushing. When I tell y'all, I was rushing. But I'm trying to position y'all right. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's as good as it's going to get until I really learn what the heck I'm doing. So we will put you like that. And I'm just going to show y'all my process of separating the hair. I do this first on here, so I'm not stopping. And a lot of people ask me, do I braid? Oh, you're so talented. Do you braid hair? I don't braid. I don't braid other people's hair, but I know God has put me in a place where he's telling me to come to the front from the back with a lot of stuff. But I don't braid anyone else's hair unless it's like friends or family or something like that. So I'm not like a professional braider, but that is another talent that lies inside of me, is definitely braiding hair. I used to braid children's hair. If I do braid hair, I prefer it only be children, preteens, teenagers, stuff like that. I really don't like doing adults' hair. And I'm going to be doing them smaller. So, like, that's how much hair I'll need. And I just put it on here. And I just keep repeating. But, and I've been braiding since I was in junior high. A while. Like, because I'm 45 now. I've been braiding since junior high. Started back braiding during when the pandemic first happened, just because I couldn't go get my hair done, my kids' hair done. And the first head that I did was mine. I did me some, they weren't jumbo, like large box braids in my hair. And then I started doing my oldest daughter's hair on a regular basis, because she went through a phase where she just wanted to wear braids all of the time. And I had started doing my hair, and I got a lot better. I was quicker, where I could finish. Y'all know what? Leisha's hair actually was where I started, because I don't know if I ever shared this with y'all, and this could be a moment where I just talk about something outside of life now, what's lifing in my life. Before the pandemic, I want to say in 2000, y'all, Leisha was born in 13. So 2017, I was close friends with Leisha's, let me see how I can say this, Leisha's dad's cousin's ex-wife. We were really, really close, like sisters. And she had a few children. I think at that time she had like 9 kids, and she got into some trouble, which was involving her children, and CPS was called, and she ended up having to take the children to CPS for them to look over the children, see if they were in good health, all of those things. Just basically checking on the welfare of the children. Okay, she did that, and she called me and a couple of other people asked us to come because the children had to be placed in temporary custody of other people. And I ended up getting 2 of her children, 2 of her girls temporarily. Like, they wanted someone to take all. I think she had 9 kids at the time, and it may have been. Let me think. Hold on, y'all. She had 8. She had 8 children at the time, so they wanted somebody that was going to take all of the children. She had 8 children at the time, and I think she was pregnant with number 9, so that's probably where I got the number 9 number from. And they wanted me to take all of them, and at this time, not at this time, I had, Alicia, my oldest, was a minor as well then. I had Leisha and I had Shakira. I became a single mom. So I told them that I could not take all 9 and, do what I needed to do for them the way it needed to be done. But I could take 2. And I would, I could definitely do 2. So I ended up getting 2 of the girls. I got 2 of the 3 youngest girls. And I had them for a while, and it was hard for me to financially take care of 4 girls when I really wasn't getting any assistance from anyone at the time. Not Leisha's dad, not my oldest daughter's dad, and not even their mother. So that means I'm a single mother of 4 children, right? 4 girls at that. So it just became to the point where I was just braiding all 4 of their hair, so they would look presentable, and I wasn't getting up having to comb 3 little girls' hair every day. So my oldest, Kay, was old enough to do her own hair at the time, but she had started just wanting braids. So I would just braid all 4 of their hair, and that's really when I just started, like, on a consistent basis. I was braiding, and my mom even helped braid because my mom knows how to braid too. Of course, she doesn't braid anymore just because of her age, but several people in my family knows how to braid hair. So she would help me with that too. But that's really what just got me to doing it then. I had forgot about that, but I would braid their hair, and that was a real hard time for me. Like, a lot of stuff transpired where it just got really ugly. Like, there was things said that was falsified, and it was crazy. But it's a test, and I still would do it all over again if I had to. I just know that a lot of times when kids are not raised with structure and boundaries, when you try to apply structure and boundaries, they take it as you're being mean or you're abusive and all of those things. Like, I had rules, and I wanted structure. I don't like things all over the place, so I had things placed in line where things had to be a certain way for the household to be ran effectively. And when you're dealing with 4 girls, Leisha was 4, the 2 girls that I had was 6 and 8, and then at that time my oldest was, I want to say, 15. So yeah, it was just things had to be set up a certain way. I was, like I said, I was newly single, so I was getting out of relationship with Leisha's dad, at the time, and I chose to take these two girls into my home that was not used to the type of structure that I had. Like, and when I say type of structure, like taking a bath, hygiene, eating 3 meals a day, making sure you're getting up, making up your bed, putting your things away, getting yourself together, putting on clean clothes, all of those, brushing your teeth, all of those things that you have your kids doing, they weren't used to doing on a consistent basis. Coming home, doing homework, not playing, but actually doing homework, not going outside. Then I lived in a community that was like not the best, so we're not going outside and playing with the children in the neighborhood. We're not, those was just all of the things that I kind of, it was a no-go for me. We're not going outside all of the time and just running around. We have things that we have to do to keep ourselves structured. So we would focus on that. And then, of course, well, not of course, but they were failing in school. So I had to work on certain things that pertained to that with them. So it was just hard. And Leisha was having a difficult time because she was getting over her mom and dad not being in the same house. It was a lot that I was going through at that time, and it's a testimony now because I survived it. I struggled financially, I struggled financially at the time because I did not have any help. My mom was staying with me at the time, but I didn't have any financial support. So everything was literally on me, along with having 4 girls in the house that I have to, just make sure that they're good and they have the things that they need. So that was a really hard time for me. And like I said, I was newly single and doing everything on my own. I had moved from a 3-bedroom apartment in Duncanville. For those of you who are familiar with this area, I lived in a 3-bedroom apartment in Duncanville with Leisha's dad and my 2 girls. So they each had their own room, to a 2-bedroom in Oak Cliff, which is a little bit more risque area, to a 2-bedroom in Oak Cliff. Actually, the area was called Highland Hills, that I stayed in, just to be specific. So the community was not the best, so it was just a big transition for me and in my life. And then I definitely wasn't faithful to God as I am now. I loved God. I knew God existed, but I wasn't going to church every Sunday. I wasn't, I don't even think I was praying every day then. And so I wasn't doing a lot of the things that I definitely do now. But I survived it because, like I told you guys, God has always been on my side, and I've never been someone who was like a drinker and all of those things. Like, that's never, or smoking cigarettes, let alone anything else. That's never interested me. So I've always been somebody who could, that always could make sound decisions. It was just, I wasn't involving God, but He was involving Himself. That's what I'll say. I wasn't involving God, but He was definitely involving Himself in my life and placing me in position where I was actually doing the Lord's work then. Like, I was, because one of the things that my pastor actually said this to me a few times: Camila, you're not just a mother for your children. Like my girls, God has made you a mother for several. And it's been several times in my life where that has happened, where God has placed children or mothers in my life where I'm giving them the tools that they need to be a better mother to their children. So And I'm blessed for it, right? I'm glad that God did it. It's a blessing, but then in some ways it's just like, I don't like it here. It's hard at times when you're this person who see exactly how things needs to be done, and it's not. Like, these are not the only children that I have helped. Even when I was younger, my oldest daughter was 3. I took she was younger than me. Shakira was 3. I had Shakira when I was 22, so that's 25, 26. I was somewhere up in there. And I actually took a young lady she had 2 children then, and she was pregnant with number 3. The daycare that I was working at, she came and applied for the job. They gave her the job, and she ended up with nowhere to live. I didn't even really know her, but I took her into my home with her 2 children. I've done it several times. I've taken people in several times, especially if it's children involved. I just feel obligated to do so, and a lot of times I end up getting the short end of the stick when I do things like that, but it's okay because God sees all, and He will definitely fix all when things are not right. So what I do is I filled my rack completely up. As y'all can see, all the spaces are filled. I take whatever hair is left over and I do this just so it doesn't get tangled, just like that. And then I have this, and then when I get ready to start filling my rack back up, I would just pull the shortest end out. I'm gonna go ahead and do it so y'all see like this, and then it's not tangled, nothing is wrong with it. And I also do that if I'm done braiding my hair and I have extra hair, and then I just put it back in. I would just slide it back in one of these. So I'm going to tell y'all how many bags of hair I got on this rack. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of hair on the rack. So we got that done. Now I am going to go ahead and I guess we're going to start braiding. I don't know what that process is going to look like on the camera, but we're definitely about to do it. So let me turn y'all this way. Let me raise y'all back up like so. So y'all not looking at the floor. And then put this up. And then sometimes I'll bring my, I have a chair that I take in the bathroom with me. And the hair gets everywhere. And that's literally why I like to stay in the bathroom. Because the hair does get everywhere. Like right now, it's all over the blanket that I had. But y'all can't see nothing, can y'all? I'm sorry. But I'm going to take my rack and y'all back to the bathroom. But I normally just do it in the bathroom, so I'm not tracking hair everywhere. But like I said, I'm just so tired. But I think what I'm going to do is bring my little my chair in here so I can sit down and braid. Normally I stand and braid, but y'all, I am just I'm so tired. I am so tired. I just want to be like, what a rest. So I'm gonna be very, I don't know, transparent. I'm thinking about just taking this off and letting y'all see, but I might turn the camera so y'all don't see. But let me grab this chair, and hopefully we can get a couple of rolls done before we take the car back. That's my goal.
I don't know how that's going to work. I think I'm gonna bring my heater in here too. And let me tell y'all what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to do a couple of braids on here, and then I'm going to cut it off so I can just like do my worship and stuff, because y'all will see, and then I'll pick it back up and start back recording for y'all. Okay, y'all, we're gonna have to remember the number. I said it was 4 bags of hair, right? So I'm gonna put my heater right here because I be so cold, y'all. So, and I like for it to be toasty in my area. So I'm gonna close my doors here to the room, to the room, and I'm going to start. Let's get started. So this is the thing. I'm just going to, this is my hair here. So this is me. And then I got the blowout. So y'all are seeing me like this is the hair. This is what we're about to braid. I'm being very transparent. I had got a silk press, and this is still, it held up pretty good. So now we are going to braid it. And like I said, I start off with sectioning my hair, but I'm just doing the back today. So I'm just gonna go here and take the comb and just make sure I hit it again by the other side with the rack tail of the comb, like that. And I think that's the only part I'm going to do for now. It's just this part, because this is all that my goal is to get this done today, right? So I'm going to put the rest of this up in a ponytail. And I normally don't comb my hair with these small, the fine tooth combs, because that pulls your hair. So if you don't know that, don't use those fine tooth combs to comb your hair out. It's not good for your hair. But, and then I put this part in I normally section it off. I do 1 and then 2 for my top part, and then I go all the way around this area, and I section that off as well for my edges. But I'm just going to do this for now, and I'm going to, I gotta get something out of here, so I need to pull the hair up and put this in here. I didn't want it to be in here because of the hair, but it is. Okay, so I'm gonna brush my hair out from it being in the bonnet. And a lot of times I have the kids make sure my hair is straight back here, which I feel like it's really not. So all I'm going to do is take my comb and keep it as straight as possible. Try to hit that line and just go straight across again, and whatever is not right, most of the time you will pick it up, but I don't know. And then I get a mirror, or normally if I don't have the kids, I would have my mirror too, so I probably need to go grab that. But my sunshine would be really good. He would really be the person that helped me, like, make sure my parts were straight and stuff when he was here. And I haven't braided my hair since he braided. But let me grab, I'm
I'm gonna grab my mirror because I know I'm gonna use my phone or the mirror. So I'm just going to grab my floor mirror that I have so I can just see if it's looking about right. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it to be half right, you know, a little bit right. So there we go. And right here. So now I don't know if y'all can see me, but I'm just trying to, it doesn't have to be a perfect part just because of the way that I wear my braids. But I want it to be, of course, a decent part. Y'all can't see. So that's what I'm doing now. Now I'm just trying to clean up the actual part, and I have a mirror. I'm gonna turn this right here. I have a mirror right here, so I can look into this mirror right here. So that's what I'm doing now, and I have to position myself. Y'all so close to me. Scoot y'all back some. Yeah, but normally my sunshine would help me with this part. So, and he was pretty good at it. And Alicia was getting better at it as well. But she's sleeping right now. And I know she's tired because she was the one traveling with me. And this is pretty good. The part is okay now. So I think we're going to keep it like this after I clean this side up a little bit more. Y'all, this is crazy, like just trying to get your part straight. Like this is the hardest part about the whole doing your own hair. It's just getting the part straight enough, you know. But the thing about it is it's okay, especially for how I do my hair. Like I normally really, to be honest with y'all, just be worried about the top and the rolls just being a little bit straight where it doesn't go off the top, because I really wear my hair down most of the time. I don't do the whole styles like the younger girls do and all of that stuff, so it's not a real big deal in the back for me. But of course I don't want it to be too thrown off. So we got that done, we got all that taken care of. So I'm gonna take this down and add in what I didn't have in there, which is just grabbing that like so, bam. And then I'm gonna make my first row. And remember, your row that you're making, you want it to be as small as you want the braids to be. And y'all see I made them like medium small. So I am going to do my first row across and make sure I have all the hair. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. That was way too small. I ain't trying to be doing this all day. Okay, yeah. And then you can put clips or ponytail holders. I didn't grab no clips out, so I'm just going to ponytail holder this like I did the other part. And then I have this row done. would take some of this and then just go over the part. And I actually, a couple of weeks ago, I should have vlogged it too, recorded it. I did my friend's hair, and she's Hispanic. I braided her hair when we were out of town because she works with me. I braided her hair. It turned out really good. She got a lot of compliments on it. Everybody was like asking her who did it, and she would tell them that I did it, and it would be like, they were like, you braid hair? Can you braid my hair? No, I don't braid hair. So I do mine like this. I don't know if y'all saw what I did, but I just kind of, I'm parting it, and then I'm just twisting it because I like to pre-part my hair. So all I have to do is just braid. And normally for the size that I'm doing, I want to get 4 braids on this first row. So 4 or 5, and I'm just doing 4 this time. Okay, so I got them, and we're going to start braiding now. And the thing about it, the hardest thing is the parting, not the actual braiding when you're doing your own hair. And I also wanted to say, disclaimer, I have stones on these 2 nails, so I don't know how, if the hair is going to be getting caught on my stones. But the good thing about it is I get my nails done every other Friday, so this Friday I'll be getting them done. So if the stones come off, that's fine. Or even sometimes I've had to literally break nails because they are too long. And I don't know if you guys noticed, before I had these 4 nails were shorter the last few videos because I knew I was going to braid my hair. So she cut them down, and she kept telling me like, are you sure? Are you sure? Those are your real nails, because these are my real nails. And I'm sure y'all noticed that the length has changed drastically because I cut them down because I had broke a couple of my nails, and they're my real nails, and I wanted them to all be the same length. So I just had her cut them all to start over. She didn't want me to do it, my nail tech didn't, but I'm like, girl, my nails grow back quick. Like, I literally, they were really short. I don't know if you guys had noticed that. And I cut them probably a month ago. They were very, very short, y'all. And they're already growing back. So my nails grow back pretty fast. And if I'm taking like hair and nail vitamins, they grow even quicker. So I do this technique. Let's see how this goes with these rhinestones on. And once you get your rhythm going, you're good with the braiding. You just have to figure out what works for you best. Everybody's technique is different when it comes to braiding. Like even with me and my daughter, because when I braid my oldest daughter's hair, I braid it down to a certain point, and then she takes over and we braid totally different. So I start the braid with going over. She goes on, she's an under braider, I'm an over braider. So she has to like maneuver it, like play with it a lot to get it to go in the direction that she needs it to go because of how I braid. But it works out good for us just tag teaming because she actually likes her braids really, really long. I don't. I'll just put it y'all down so y'all can see me braiding it actually. But yeah, and I haven't wore braids in a while. It's been a minute since I braided my hair, and it's time to do something different. I don't know, sometimes I curl the ends, sometimes I keep them straight. I don't know if I'm going to curl or keep straight yet, but right now the goal is just to get these first couple of rows done before I take the car back. And then I can put on my handy dandy cap, take the car back, get the gas, take the car back and come back and finish my hair, wash Leisha's hair, and then get hers done. And I'll also vlog me doing her hair as well. But I guess this is just kind of like a talk with me while I do my hair video. And it will be longer. My vlog videos, of course, will be longer because I'm vlogging. Duh, right? But those who are not interested, I'll kind of try to title it so y'all know it's a vlog video, so you know it's not just like I normally would do it. And you just want to braid this down as far as you can if you're keeping it straight. But if you're not keeping it straight, it doesn't matter as long as it's braided down far enough where it won't unravel. Because if you want the crinkles or you want to curl it at the end, it won't come down once you dip the hair. And I'm thinking I am going to do my crinkles at the end, so I'm going to stop right here. So the first braid is done. I stopped right here because I think I am going to crinkle it at the ends. And now I just have to make sure nothing's in the way of the next braid, and then we'll move on and we'll just keep that going until we're done. And does it hurt? A lot of people that has never gotten braids ask, does it hurt? And it really all depends on you. If you're tender-headed, that's what we say in our culture. If you're sensitive, your tolerance for pain is not that good in your head, we say tender-headed. And I'm not that tender-headed, so it doesn't really hurt me to braid my hair or to get my hair braided or done, combed out or anything. Yeah, these rhinestones is going to slow me up. They're definitely going to slow me up because they're getting caught a little bit, but that's okay. It's just going to take us a little bit longer to do each braid, but that is definitely, it'll be all right. My goal is just to try to get it done today. You see how it's getting caught, y'all? Did y'all see it? But that's okay. But, so it does hurt depending on like your pain tolerance in your head. Some people, you can't even comb their hair. You can't even look like you're about to comb their hair without them being in pain. And that's totally Leisha. Leisha is, and that's why she got the locks, is because she does not like getting her hair combed, and she's very tender-headed. So I was like, you know what, I think locks would be good for her. So I asked her a couple of times, and the first couple of times she was like no, and then I just started showing her other little girls that also have them and some of the styles and all of that, and she ended up wanting them, so that's how she ended up with them. But I had to also make sure it was the decision that she wanted, because like I told her, this is something they can be taken out, but it will be a long process, and I wanted her to know this is something that you will be stuck with for a while, maybe your whole life. Are you sure? And we did the 2-string twist to see if she would like it, like just by doing that a few times, if she liked it, and she did. So we ended up doing the lock journey, and she's still glad that she made the decision thus far. And this is I think this is her second year with locks. And at first I was paying to get it retwisted, and God just told me to utilize my own talent and that I could do it. So I did it myself. I think it was right before Thanksgiving. I did it myself, and it turned out good. So I'll be doing it again myself today, or tomorrow after church. One of the two, depending on where I'm at with my hair. And I decided to do start mine first because mine will take a lot longer. With her, I just gotta wash and just retwist. And the last time that I did her retwist, it was really quick. It didn't take me long at all to redo it. Like, I think it was like maybe an hour and a half and I was done doing it. So it don't take me long to do her hair at all. So if she has to go to church tomorrow and I just do her edges like I've been doing, that I just style it and I just style it and I do her edges, so I can do that. And then when we come back in, I'll just retwist it like that. But it is a lot harder. I move a lot slower, of course, doing my own hair versus if I'm braiding someone else's hair. Because a lot of times people ask me, how do you do your own hair? It is a challenge, but I think what helped me is when the pandemic hit and I started back doing hair, it was literally on my head. It was on my head. It wasn't on like someone else's. So I think that's what made it so easy for me now to do my own hair, is because when I started like, okay, I'm just gonna get better at this type of thing, it was on me. It wasn't on someone else. So it made it easier for me to do my own hair because I had already been doing it. And y'all, we're already, after this braid, we'll have one more on this row. And this row will be done. So I think I am going to stop here and then pick y'all back up a little later because we're already an hour in just with me doing my other stuff. So I might do some editing, which is cutting out some of the stuff. So just listen at the conversations that I'm having and seeing what I can edit out, just so our video is not as long. But I want to start vlogging, like I said. I feel like this was something that God is telling me to do, and I definitely want to be obedient to Him at all times as much as I can, because it's already things that I'm doing that. And we got 3 already, so now we're on the 4th one. I just grabbed that any kind of way. And you have to be very careful with this hair because it will tangle so easy, and you don't want to be wasting your money or saying I have a lot of hair so it's okay. No, you don't want to do that. I know normally when I braid my hair, with how many bags I have, I can normally do it twice, or at least sometimes I just take down my edges and redo them. I have the extra hair to do it. So, but if you're just practicing, then it's okay, like wasting hair, because you will waste a lot of hair when you first get started trying to do it, and it's okay. Practice makes perfect. So just keep trying to do it and don't give up. If you waste hair, it's okay, but I always suggest just going to the beauty supply store if you're just now starting and getting the cheapest hair that you can find, but also making sure that it's the pre-stretched hair, because the one that you do it yourself, it takes a long time. It will be the cheapest kind, but your hair is not going to look right if you don't know how to stretch it yourself. Like, oh, we used to have to do that, and that would take forever. So I was so glad that they came up with this type of hair right here, because it's so much better. But we got our first row down, y'all. So we're 1 row in, and then normally in the back it's about depending on how high I go up, but I'm thinking this will be 3 rows. So we have 2 more rows for the back
And y'all see the size that I'm going with. I like for it to be full, but not too full, but full enough. And I've never, ever braided my hair with this color hair. So I'm normally just a black, maybe honey blonde type of girl. So I either ordered the wrong color or they sent me the wrong color, but we gonna roll with it. It'll be all right. So we got our first roll down. And this is what the first braids are looking like. And it's 4. This is the bottom of the 4. And remember, I didn't braid them all the way down only because I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to plait them on the end and then dip it into the curl and lock. But I'm going to stop right here and I'll pick y'all back up when we're on our way to get the gas for the rental car. And get the gas for the rental car and take the rental car back. So, I'll see y'all in a minute. Camila Squad. Okay, hey y'all. I am back and I have completely done the back, so we are here. This is what I have completed, and it is, I think it's 8, what was it? Oh, it's the chair. It is, I think it was 8:25. We started at, I want to say 7. So in an hour, we got all of these completed. So this is where we're at. And I also have parted my next section, which is this and this. And then I got these 2 section off for my top. So we're in the middle. So I'm probably just going to plait this one really quick. Plait this up so it won't get in my way. And then we're going to start on this other side. And I'm going to stop at 10 o'clock because I have to take the rental car back. So I am going to stop at 10 so I can get ready to go do that. So now I'm here and grabbing the comb. So this part is going to be a little bit easier. Like I said, I normally don't use my smaller combs to comb my hair out, but I'm telling y'all, I am like literally tired. And I know I need to do this because I've been putting it off. So I'm just trying to get this done as soon as I can. So we got that part. And then I'm just going to make a part. I'll stand up so I can be in the mirror to make the part back here. And I just take the tail of the comb and just part it like that. So it's straight across, like so. And let me raise up my hair because I need a clip or a ponytail hold. Normally I use clips, but today it's like whatever I see first is what I'm using for me. But the clips, I like the clips better, but I don't care today. So we got this part right here. And I'm just going to take this much and put it on that part so it defines the part really good. And there's no stray hairs laying down. Very important process, y'all. And then we're just going to start parting again. And
I'm starting to feel not as tired as I was, so. And same technique as the back. And I just part it all the way across. And then I start braiding just so it's done. And make sure if your hair texture is kind of coarser or curly, you make sure you're getting the very ends really good. So it slicks it. So it molds right into the braid hair without there being any strayaways. When you get done braiding. And then sometimes if you don't do that at the end, it also make your hair frizz out sooner. So you just want to make sure that you're doing that. And this should be about 4. Yeah, about 4. So it should be 8 all together because the next side as well. So it'll be 8 all together. And like I said, it is a lot harder doing your own hair than if you're doing somebody else. So if you're thinking about like trying to braid, it would be a good idea to, like, if you have a daughter or something, or a friend, or like practicing on them versus yourself, because it's a lot harder doing it on yourself. And normally I even clip as I part. I clip the hair so I'm not braiding other hair into, a section that I'm doing and messing it up. But I'm not even doing that today, y'all. I'm just literally braiding this stuff because I'm like the traveling and just working, and like I said, the things that I'm committed to in church and just regular life. The last I would say probably 3 weeks I've been going. So I'm just like really tired. I've been neglecting things that I need to do, like my hair, just keeping up maintenance on my hair, Alicia hair. So, I kind of had to just say, okay, I have to freeze on a couple of things so that I can get things done. Like even with, I normally wash my linen. I got to do all of that because all that's like, I think it's been 2 weeks behind on my linen. I have to put in like refill, or like I got behind on a lot of things. And so I'm just taking this day so I can be back on track next week. Like I couldn't even do, I've never missed Bible study ever since I've started going, but I missed because of work on Wednesday because I was working out of town and I could not log on, and I was just I'm telling y'all, I keep saying it because it's the truth. I'm just so exhausted, but hopefully today I can get my whole head done, which it looks like I am going to be able to complete my whole head. And then I'll just have to do Alicia hair. But I am tired because it's crazy. Yesterday I literally drove the 7 hours. It was 6 hours and like 30 minutes, might as well say 7. And I came in and I had several emails. Like I took a shower because when I travel, I don't like to come in and sit on my furniture from the hotel without like taking a shower and all of that stuff. So I jumped in the shower, and then I started getting several emails from the grant area that we had went to, just asking questions and things that I needed to do. So I had to do that, and my intentions was when I come home, I'm going to try to just take a couple of hours to rest and kind of take it from there. But I started like answering emails and doing all of those things, and I didn't have to put up the stuff and start the laundry, because that's another thing that I do. Whenever I travel, I put all of my dirty clothes in a trash bag. Me and Leisha clothes together in a trash bag, and then when I come in, I immediately I just dump the whole bag in the washer and wash them, because, you know, it was clothes that had been at the hotel. And I'm really picky about stuff like that, so I don't want to walk them through my house, the dirty clothes. I just go straight to the washroom and dump them. But Leisha saw how tired I was yesterday, so I didn't have to do any of that. She actually, she put the clothes in, and she was like, she got everything out of the car, and then she was like, I said, well, I have to use the restroom when we pulled up. I was like, I have to use the restroom, so I'll call you I said, I'll come back out and just get the stuff out of the car. And she was like, and then I'll jump in the shower. And she was like, no. She said, Mama, I got it. You've been driving all this time. I'll get the stuff. Go ahead, use the restroom and take your shower, and I'll put everything away. So that was a blessing that she helped me out with that. So all I have to do is unpack my suitcase and my work thing that I have my work stuff in. Unpack that so I can fold it and put it away. And y'all, it has been a little bit more of a challenge braiding my hair because of the rhinestones that's on the fingers that I braid with. But it hasn't been too bad. As y'all can see, it only took me an hour, I think, to get the back done. And y'all are watching me braid it, so y'all can see how fast I'm able to still braid with the rhinestones, like it just got caught in the rhinestone. So if you see me stop like I just did, like, it's mainly probably because it got caught on one of the rhinestones, but I'm still able to braid pretty quick. But it definitely, they slow me up, and I didn't think about that when I was getting them done. Or I would have told her I didn't want them on these nails. But yeah. So I think I just really have to listen at my body and do, rest when I need it and not overexerting myself. So, I definitely do feel bad that I'm not going to the things that are going on today with church, like the women's meeting and choir rehearsal, but I literally have to get so many things done. I have to take the rental car back. I needed to do this. I need, it's just so many things that I have to do. And I've been trying to figure out how I can make things work without me putting something in the bag for a day. And I just couldn't. I've been trying for weeks and I just couldn't. It ain't like I'm going out and I'm partying or anything like that, because I don't party. It's just I needed to do these type of things, like in Leisha hair and like with the traveling. When I travel out of town for work, it's really, really, really exhausting as well. Like, I don't know, and maybe it's just me, but I'm not comfortable away from home as I am when I'm at home. I don't sleep well. And I'm very picky when I go to hotels. Like, I'll vlog my next travel, whether it's a hotel or I'm supposed to be doing a staycation soon, and I'll see if he's comfortable with me vlogging that. And I'll just show y'all how I do when I go to like hotels and stuff, because I really like, I take cleaning supplies and spray, and I might clean the room really good and stuff like that. But it's like a whole process for me. It's a whole process. Like, we're not just going in and like a lot of people do. Like, I really have to clean the room really good and all of those things. But yeah. Okay, I think this is braid number 2 or 3, y'all. And I think we have 4 on this row. I can't remember exactly. And I was thinking I might, because my time to take the car, they put me in for 11. And well, I put me in for 11. And normally what I do, even with the rental car, I be having things to do on Saturday for church. So I never put the date, just because I have to have a life. So I try to, like, anything that's pertaining to work, I try to do it on a work day. But this time, I don't know what happened, why I did that. But I set it to take the car back on a Saturday. Normally, I would do a Monday, just so it's not conflicting with my personal schedule. So that's another thing that I messed up on. And I might have been okay, but I still probably wouldn't, just because I have so much stuff going on that I'm neglecting just to try to balance out everything. So and I do feel pretty bad that I'm not going to the stuff at the church today. I don't like missing. I really, really, really don't. But I just, like, I have work, came back traveling late. And I just have to make sure we're good for this week with the stuff that, like, has to be done. So, but yeah, I'm just making convo with y'all, so I'm not just sitting and just braiding. Why not have a conversation with you guys? It's a vlog, so of course I will pick the camera up when I'm going out again and I'm checking the rental car. I'll set y'all up while I do that as well. Because of course I check the rental car before I take it back, just to make sure I have all of my personal items out. Normally have to check the back where Alicia was at, make sure she got all of her stuff out. And I normally do that the day that we come back in. But like I said, I was so tired. I don't even know. I just trusted that Alicia did everything the way that I would, because she sees how I do stuff. Like, so I kind of just trusted that. Y'all see this? Where is it at? Right there. That's why I said we have to make sure. I'm just going to cut it. It's my hair, but I'm just going to cut it. But this piece right here, that's why we have to make sure I didn't put enough braiding gel on it. So I have to cut that piece off, so I won't have to take the whole braid down. But I didn't put enough on this one. So that's what I was telling y'all, so that won't happen. But it's my hair, so I don't care. And I'm just like, hair, nails, all that stuff grows back, so I just cut it. But yeah, she's watched me do, like this stuff several times, so I just trusted last night, like, okay, she got it together. Because we got here later. I started driving early. I went to sleep late as well because I was working on a project for work the night before I left the hotel. And I didn't stop working till I stopped working at probably 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then I woke up at about 4. And I started back working on the project just so I could send an email early before I hit the road, letting them know that everything had been updated. And then I also had to pack our stuff because I like to pack the night before we leave. I like to pack and just leave the stuff out that we'll need that morning, of like the hygiene stuff and whatever we're going to wear, stuff like that. Leave us out a bottle of water, things like that. But everything else I like to go ahead and pack when I'm the night before, so I can do the final walkthrough of the room before we leave that next morning. So I'll just do a final walkthrough, like put everything by the door. So when I do the walkthrough, especially when it's just Alicia and I don't have anybody with us, because she normally sleeps farthest away from the door. So I have to really check her side, because sometimes she'll leave like her headphones or charger or something like that. So I just like to put everything by the door. It makes it easier for me. And then have her lay whatever she's going to wear out. And then that morning when I get up, I move whatever she's wearing to my bed after I make, because I still make up my bed every morning. So even at the hotel, even though they're stripping the sheets, I still make my bed up in the morning because of this habit. I make my bed up every morning before I get out of it. So I just lay her stuff over on the bed that she'll be putting on, and her shoes and all that on that side. And then I just make sure there's nothing else on that side other than the stuff that was in the hotel room. If we moved anything, like a lot of times I move like the bucket that the ice go in, if they have like a coffee machine or something like that, maker or anything like that in there, I'll move that if I can, just so we have more space. Because like I said, I have a whole system when I travel. Because Leisha normally stays in the room because I'm working during the day outside of the room. So I go and I buy her the things that she needs. And most of the time, the hotels that we stay in, they have a microwave. So I buy her everything that she needs. She has her snacks, and I lay everything, like set everything up. Like it kind of looks like a little efficiency apartment most of the time. And I'll show y'all the next time I go out of town. Hopefully I'm more comfortable vlogging and doing stuff like that, so y'all can just see how that looks for us. But yeah, y'all, I was so excited. Oh my goodness, so excited when I walked into my bedroom and I just smelled my room. I was like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Because when you are like, when you're somewhere all the time, like when you're in your house, you're immune to the smell. So you don't smell what other people smell when they come in your house, even if you have like plug-ins and stuff like that. You don't smell them when you're in the house, you smell them when you're out of the house and you enter the house. So when I came in my room, it was so lovely. I was like, oh, God, thank you. I'm so blessed to have a home. I'm liking the smell. Since the smell, I like to just smell my room and just be home. I feel so blessed because, y'all, it was a struggle. And then it was so cold, y'all. At that darn hotel we were at, the heater was not working appropriately. So we were cold every day. But we made it. To God be the glory. And I didn't get sick. I hope no one else did either. But I know I did not. I thought I was feeling a little sick, but I feel fine. That's God. Okay, so this is
what we have done thus far, all of these. And now we're moving up to the next row. So I think it's going pretty fast, so I'm gonna pause us here again. And then I'll get back with y'all either when I'm on this right here, if it's not time for me to go, or when I get in the car to go get gas for the rental and take the rental car back. I shall be back, my lovelies. I am on my way now to the car dealership. Y'all see I just put on my travel hat. This is literally my travel hat. So I threw this on and we are going to get in the car. And then we're going to the gas station. And then after that, we're going to the car rental place to drop the car off. So let's go. Hey, Benji. So we're going really quick. So we're getting in the car and I'm going to take the car back. Sometimes it's a long wait, sometimes it's not. We really don't know until we get there. So getting in, I don't know why that's like that, but let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So I brought my charger because the phone is literally about to die. Okay, so we're about to go in now to drop the car off, let them know that we need a ride back to the house. Oh, let me get my charger out. This is the car. Everything is out. That's Alicia back there. She had a ball. But okay, y'all. I'll check back in. Okay, y'all. So this is where we're at now. And like I told you, I was leaving my edges out. The time now is 4:50. Remember, I started at, I think, 7:30. And I stopped at 10:30. I think it was somewhere in there. I started back at, shoot, I think it was like 11:30. And I stopped at like, I want to say I stopped at like 2 to take a break. And then I started back at 3. I'm thinking I took like an hour break. And now it's 4:50. And this is where I'm at. And this is the first time that I'm literally leaving my edges out. So we're going to see how that goes. So I have 2 braids left. And then it'll be time to oil my scalp, dip my hair and stuff like that. So I picked the camera back up because basically I'm at the end. And this has been my day. I'm supposed to be going out for dinner tonight, but I don't know if that is going to happen or not. We shall see. If not, do it another time. But like I told y'all, I didn't do any of my Saturday church stuff because I had to take the rental car bag and get like this done because I had kept putting off my hair and I was just wearing like my wigs and stuff. And then Leisha, I also have been putting off her hair, like I have to retwist it. So I had to kind of take today to get things done with work and get things done with just like maintaining myself and the house and, you know, all of those things, because when I go out of town, it just throws off my whole routine of doing things, because with me working from home, it's pretty, like I can be working and doing stuff in the home at the same time. But when I'm just working, when I'm working out of town, I don't get things done in the home at all, like not even when I get off. So I had to get caught up because it's been 2 weeks of me going out of town, and 1 week I got stuck there longer than what I wanted to, than what I was supposed to do to the weather. So it threw me off. So I just had to get caught back up, and I was trying to make it where I wouldn't be neglecting things and I could still like go and do what I needed to do and church and all of that stuff. But it was just like, it was too hard for me to be able to do all of that. So I just took this Saturday so I could be committed for the upcoming Saturdays. So that's kind of what I did. And now I am wrapping up my hair, and after I wrap up my hair, I'm going to clean up all the hair off of the floor in here. And you know, well, I'm gonna do that while my water's getting hot for me to dip my hair. And I think my kettle that I use to dip my hair is in the garage from when I went out of town the previous week when I did my friend's hair, and I didn't bring it back in the house. So I'm gonna have to go get it. So that one is done. And this is our last one, y'all. Oh, I'm so happy. Make sure I leave the edges out. And I'm thinking I'm not too fond of it because of the edges. Like I have to do the edges to see how I truly feel about my hair. But I wanted to leave my edges out because since I've gotten older, my edges are thinner. And that was one of the reasons why I hadn't braided my hair. Because I was letting my edges get back, this one is too loose. I was letting my edges get back thicker because when you braid your hair, and especially if you don't leave your edges out, you're pulling your edges. So I left them out this time, and I'm going to see how I feel about that, my edges being out. But yeah, I might have to edit this and post it as soon as possible for y'all. This one is still kind of loose, but I'm not taking it back down. I am not. I'm just going to do it just like this. It'll be all right. But this is my second all-day vlog, y'all. This is my second one that I have done. I can't wait to edit it and post it. I'm excited about that. Yeah. And all I was really doing while I wasn't on with you guys was I was watching YouTube. Y'all know I like the lady Latoya Okia. I like listening at her, and I like Darnisha. They're both really spiritual women. And I love watching them, like just getting the word and stuff like that. So that's all I've really been doing since I didn't go to do anything with the church. I made sure I was very intentional about what I was listening to and watching. So I wanted it to be very spiritual based, since that's what my Saturdays normally consist of, just so I'm being obedient. And y'all, I know I told y'all that I was fasting for 2 weeks. I am still fasting. I did, only thing that I have done is just incorporated chicken back in my diet. But other than that, I'm still fasting. I'm eating it between the hours of 12 and 6. Well, 6:30, drinking water. Oh, and today was hard for me, y'all, making it to 12 o'clock, because for some reason I was really hungry. I was like, oh my gosh, I am starving, but I made it. I made it to 12, and I had a chicken tender left and some rice from yesterday. So I ate the chicken tender and the little bit of rice that I had left. So this is it, y'all. This is my hair. These are my braids right here. And this is the color. I'm not too fond of the color, but Alicia said it looks good. I'm gonna see if my if it's in here. I don't think, oh, I did bring it back in here, y'all. I thought I didn't, but that's that. So I am going to put the water in here, and then I'm gonna start cleaning up everything else. And I put the water in here, so while the water's getting hot, I'll be cleaning up everything. And I'll move the camera so y'all can kind of see. I have a mess though, so y'all will see what all I have to clean up. And here is my extra hair right here. And I'm gonna scoot y'all back and up. Bring y'all up. And y'all will just watch me clean in here. Okay. Put this hair in this basket right here. Sit it right there, and we're cleaning this stuff up now before I dip my hair. And this is what I normally do. I don't like to keep a mess, so I'm just going to start cleaning up everything in the let me scoot y'all over. Let me see if y'all will still be able to see if I scoot you over, because there we go. Y'all see I got my heater in here. I told y'all I'd be cold. Y'all know I'm anemic, okay? So this is getting put up. We're done with it. And I'm seeing if this can fit in here. It probably cannot, because I normally put it on. But I normally put that, it's a shelf that I have in my closet. And I normally put that in there. Let me get this up. Also, put all this stuff up, y'all. I'm so glad that I am done. I'm gonna keep the scissors out because I may have to cut some of my, like the straightaways. up. Look, my wallet from, I took care of some business while I was doing my hair too, y'all. I've been all over the place. Literally today. And you want to make sure when you're taking like whatever out of the area that you did the hair in, make sure you're taking all the hair off of it, because you'll attract hair all over your house. And if you're anything like me, I don't like the hair all over my house. So I try to make sure that I get it all off. So that's something else. Like, it's a whole process, y'all, of doing this, doing braids. And then I'm going to show y'all literally how much hair be on the floor from just braiding your hair. Okay, I'm going to scoot y'all over again and lift this chair up because it's a little bit of... Okay, I don't use the broom or the dustpan initially to get the hair up. I just do it with my hand. I rub my hand around on the floor because I don't like, if I do the broom or the vacuum, I think I said dustpan initially. But if I do the broom or the vacuum, it'll get all in the broom and the vacuum, so then you're tracking the hair. So you see all the hair so far? More hair. Okay, I gotta put the hair, not the hair, put the water in the kettle so it can be getting hot, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the water in there while we finish doing the rest of the stuff. And it can be getting hot. Put that up for now. Water there, I'm gonna throw this away because I think we used this when I was out of town. We didn't have any scissors. Okay, I can move y'all over here. And so we clean up all this mess. The hair was pretty good. And I told y'all this is the company that I use, Amazon. Moving too fast. Okay, so let's plug this up and cut it on. I can finish doing everything else. You want to take your hair, and I think I'm gonna keep it straight for now. If I decide to have it curled on the end, I can do that at a later time. But for now, I'm gonna do straight because I always curl it, just to do something different. And I wasn't going to do my edges. I don't think I am. Y'all will see them in the morning. Most of the time I do a video for church, before church, so, or whatever. So, y'all will see the finishing, like all the way in the morning. Because I'm over it, y'all. I'm tired. I was tired before I even started, right? Okay. I'm going to need this. I'm going to clean all of this. All this right here. Normally, I don't have all of this over here. So I need to clean it. I don't have no more water here. It's empty. Let me put this over here. I was gonna drink some water, but it's empty. I'm gonna clean it off over there, put my mirror back that we use. Okay. So this is for the kids' bathroom because I don't use that here, so I get it to them to use because they run through it, and the one that I use for my bathroom is like really expensive kind. So this is all of the stuff that I just gotta organize a lot of stuff and clean stuff off because I do kind of have stuff everywhere. But we'll get it done. I'm gonna get back organized. And I had to put this in here because I opened it up the wrong way. So I'll be glad when that's out because this big Ziploc bag irritates me so much here. But that's what I use every morning. We need a towel. That looks better. I need to get some other paper towels and bring them. Actually, he needs to bring me some paper towels. I need to text him about that. And he get the towel. And we're going to dip the hair. Let me get another towel. One to put on my shoulders so I don't burn myself. Could turn, well, y'all can still kind of see me, right? Y'all excuse my little closet and all my hair back there if y'all can see it. Excuse all of that. So that's that. I can turn y'all like this. I guess it was better with y'all looking through the mirror, right? Let's do that. Well, it's getting hot. I'm gonna take this stuff because this is when I'm on Shalisha hair, the stuff that I need. And the water's almost ready. Normally I curl them on the ends like I said, but I'm just dipping today. And you see right here, I have to re-braid this one because I didn't braid it down far enough. And it's the bottom one. That's because I said I was going to curl them on the end. So some of them I'm probably going to have to go through and braid down more. Just because my intentions was to curl them on the end at first, so I didn't have to braid them all the way down. But since I've decided not to do that, just shit. Which I bet you most likely I will go back and end up curling them on the end because that's what I'm used to. But for now, y'all quick. Look like it. Now. Y'all, God is so good. He is so good. He is amazing. I just feel so blessed with so many things. And you want to make sure you section off. So this side is the, then we'll put a couple more over here. I'm going to do all this together. And then all this, as I'm waiting. And Here's the dipping process. You gotta make sure your water is hot, and I'm sure y'all heard it. And I just open it up, you can see the steam. I don't know if you guys can see the steam coming from it. And you just dip it in. And you make sure you have it all. And you just do this a couple of times. Keep it in, you let the steam hit your scalp a little bit. And you want to make sure all of the hair goes in. Be patient. And this is what locks the hair. And then you take your towel. And you want to pull the towel down on the hair. Like I'm doing. And then just do it again. And pull the towel down on your braids. Ooh. And remember, you want to pull the towel down. Like that. Because I don't know if y'all noticed, I had a couple that was still kind of balled up. But when I pulled the towel down, it pulled the braids down. And it also gets all of that loose hair off. So you're not worried about like shedding when you're, out or whatever. And then you are in your bed too. Nobody wants hair in their bed. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And this also helps lay your braids down by doing this. And it is hot, so you have to be careful. And some people still do the whole boiling the water on the stove in a pot. And some people do the pouring it in the cup after they boil it, or I don't know. Everybody have different techniques for this. This is the way that I do it. Everybody does it different. It's what works for you. The same thing I told y'all with cooking. I do what I like and what my family enjoys to eat. But everybody is definitely, they do things differently. And that's fine. Everybody's different. Okay. So this is, after they're dipped, this is how they look on the ends. If y'all can see that. And this is the braids. And now I'm going to oil my scalp, put my mousse on, do all of those things. And this is as long as I do my braids. Y'all see them, I'm not doing any longer than this. This is what I use. This is what I'm using today. And then in the morning I use my other oil. And then I'm going to put my mousse on. And all I'm doing is squeezing through. And then I'm going to take my fingers and rub it through. And I use this on my hair. I use the other one. I use another kind on Leisha hair because she has really dry skin hair. I mean her scalp. I said skin and hair. Her scalp is dry. And then I just rub my fingers through to oil it. And I just put it in different areas throughout my head. Okay. And a lot of people like the middle part concept. I don't. So my braid that's here in the edges, I don't do it straight like middle part. Because I'm not a middle part person. Most of the time, I wear my braids like And y'all probably notice I like side stuff, like stuff going to the side. So I'll just put my braids to the side like this. And that's really how most of the time I'm wearing my braids. Once my edges is done and all of that stuff, it'll be cute. Now put this on there. Well, put that on. You can spray it directly on your hair or in your head. Most of the time I do directly on the hair, but I said or in your head, I meant or in your hand. And if you put too much of this on there, it's okay. It will dissolve. It won't leave any residue in your hair, but it gives it a nice finished look. And I guess I will go ahead and do my edges too, so y'all just kind of see how it looks, just in case I'm running late in the morning and I can't make a video. But you just want to make sure you get this all over. And y'all see the difference in the braids after dipping them and applying the mousse. Big difference. Okay. Put that up. And it doesn't look like I really have a whole bunch of stray away hairs. This time I have a little, but not too many. What's the name of the movie I was watching about the black ladies, y'all, that was going in the army? But we watched it last night. We started watching it. I'm gonna finish it tonight once I get settled. And I only use this for braiding hair. I don't use this thing for like warming up for like tea or nothing. It's solely for doing hair. But I'm gonna finish watching it. It is a good movie. It's called Triple something. I forgot the well, it's blank triple something. And I forgot the name. Okay. I'll mess this up and everything, yeah. But that's okay. And see, this is what I'm saying, like it had like the deep cleaning and stuff that I would normally do. I haven't been able to do any of those things because I just been going. I call it inging up. When you hand clean, that's what I've been able to do. And I want to deep clean my house. I still haven't. My Christmas stuff is put up, but it's not put up. Took down, but it's not put up. And I want to be able to do all of those things. What else do I have to do? I think I'm just going to do my edges, but I feel like it was something else. Okay, so let's see. My edges. So I use this. Let's see how this will go. And like I said, I normally don't leave my edges out, so we're going to see how this looks together and see how I'm going to handle it, because I don't know. Let's go. Let's get it. And then, of course, if I'm going somewhere, I put my band on so it looks cute. So they actually stay done all, the whole day. But for now, we're just seeing what's the outcome. How is it going to look with my edges being out? Because I normally don't do that, but something was telling me to do it this time. And y'all, I think I do like this a lot better with the edges out. I actually do. and it's healthier for my hair. So that is with the edges out, and this is the final look. And I hope y'all have enjoyed my vlog just being at home, because I didn't do anything besides the car stuff or whatnot for work. But this is it, and I think it's full the way that I like it, because I don't like it too full. I like it full enough. And I think this is perfect. So can y'all see? Maybe I should try. Let me see. And turn y'all around so y'all can see me. So this is the final look of my braids. This is how they're looking. And then I can put them all back like this if I like. That's back. And it's me. This is me. So this is it. And like I told you, I really don't like the middle part. But if I wanted to, I could just do this for my middle part like that. And this is it. So I'm about to open this up, put my headscarf on, and my hair is braided. And the braids will last me, what I do with the cells is that quick. The braids will last me for about a month and a half, 2 months. So 8 weeks. Now I get one of my new hair bonnets. I don't know if these ruches are mine. I think these ones are mine. Cause she likes a certain kind, so I'll try out a new kind for her. Let me sit this out because this is trying a new kind out for her to see if she like them, because the girl that used to do her hair actually sold bonnets, and those were the ones that Leisha preferred. But that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. That was 32 minutes. Thank y'all for watching. I didn't realize it was that long, but I thank y'all for watching. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified to see what's happening on my side. I love all of you, and happy Saturday.
No such thing as a life that's better than yours.